Hello, I'm Ryan Haslam with your SCV Newsbreak for Tuesday, October 22nd. Concerned residents packed City Hall Monday for a 3-hour Sanitation District meeting to discuss treatment plans for our valley's wastewater. The water chloride level in the Santa Clara River is currently at 130 milligrams per liter. Regional Water Quality Control Board officials say it needs to be at 100 milligrams per liter. Local leaders are facing an October 31st deadline to create a treatment plan that reduces the amount of salt in the water in order to meet levels mandated by the state. 4 options with costs ranging from $105 million to more than $200 million were presented at the meeting Monday night. The Sanitation District's governing board didn't take any action Monday and is expected to move on a staff recommendation to approve option 4. That's a phased treatment plan with a $225 million price tag, and that'll happen on October 28th. Ratepayers will foot the bill for the cleanup. For details on Monday's meeting, visit online at scvnews.com. Renovation plans for a historic Newhall auditorium are almost complete, but district officials say they're almost $750,000 short. The Newhall Elementary Auditorium, located on Walnut Street, was built in the 1930s and hosted community events for decades. In the 70s, it was converted into a storage warehouse. Recent funds from Measure E, along with grants from the state and city, have helped push renovation plans forward. But the unexpected expenses arose when eliminating hazardous materials from the facility and installing necessary equipment to meet Americans with Disabilities requirements. Newhall School District Governing Board member Christy Smith says they're about $744,000 shy of the estimated renovation cost and are continuing to fundraise. District Superintendent Mark Winger expects construction to begin in late 2014. Coming up after the break, Santa Clarita steps out to stop diabetes. More from this weekend's fundraiser after the break.
SCV Newsbreak is brought to you by Action Family Counseling.
My relationships were affected by my addiction in ways that are almost hard to describe. I lost that trust and that sense of intimacy that you have with your family.
Everyone says that, oh, it's just a plant, like you can't get addicted to it, but like really, it is addictive. If you're doing it all day, like every day, it's just like that's all your life consists of is smoking weed, like then it's addictive.
I think your son is, you'll never know, because it is hard to hide, but if you try hard enough, you can conceal it. There's no face to addiction. Like, your next door neighbor could be an addict and you have no idea.
People we deal with are great people. They're just making bad choices. So if we can help people make better choices, everybody wins.
And I love you very, very much.
On Tuesday, the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors transferred plans for a women's detention center from Castaic to Lancaster. The proposed Women's Village project at Pitch S was originally approved by the board on a recommendation from Sheriff Lee Vaca and was expected to be complete in early 2016. Officials say transferring the project to Mira Loma allows room for more beds, including a transitional facility, and lowers the net cost to the county. Well, nearly 26 million Americans are living with diabetes today. Santa Clarita residents teamed up to stop diabetes step by step this weekend in Valencia. Hundreds turned out to participate in a 4-mile walk at the Mann Biomedical Center Saturday.
I've been diabetic for 20 years. I was diagnosed at the age of 3. My family has been a huge partner in this walk, a huge help. You know, this is a hard disease for kids to live with. It's an everyday disease, and we're working to find a cure every day. And in our lifetime, we're going to see millions of more people get diagnosed with diabetes. It's going to be a part of everybody's family eventually. You know, now you can go down any street, any school, and there's multiple kids who have diabetes. Everybody has it now. And so it's something that we really need to focus on. We need to get more people out here, you know, just raising money and finding a way to find a cure, or at least find a way to make this manageable.
The American Diabetes Association's Step Out Walk to Stop Diabetes program has been taking place for more than 20 years and has raised more than $175 million nationwide. Now for your weather. Mostly sunny and gorgeous in the SCV Tuesday with a high near 90 degrees. We'll see more sunny, clear days throughout the rest of the week with temperatures much cooler than we saw today. Highs are expected to dip into the upper 70s Wednesday and Thursday with overnight lows remaining in the mid-50s. By the end of the week, we should see a slight increase in temperatures, but not much, just into the low 80s Friday and Saturday. We've now got sports with Dave Caldwell. Dave?
Thanks, Ryan. Well, Tuesday is always poll day, and there has been some movement involving many of the Santa Clarita teams. First of all, in the CIF Northern Division football rankings, Hart remains #1 with Valencia and Canyon staying put at 4 and 5. And just a reminder, SCVTV will be televising the Canyon-Valencia game this Friday with our same-day broadcast beginning at 11 o'clock Friday night. Trinity dropped from 2nd to 3rd in 8-man Division 2 after its 2-point loss to Joshua Springs last Friday. In girls volleyball, Valencia cracks in at #10 in Division 1A, while Santa Clarita Christian remains ranked 5th in 5AA. Hart is the only Foothill League team ranked in girls tennis, coming in at #4 in Division 2. And in cross country, both the Saugus girls and boys teams are ranked 2nd in their respective Division 2 polls, with Canyon's girls team coming in at 5th. In college women's volleyball, the Masters College moves up to 11th in the country, while the women's soccer team remains #15 in the NAIA Division 1 poll. Ryan, that's our look at sports.
All right, thanks, Dave. That's all we have for you tonight. For more news, log on to scvnews.com or at hometownstation.com. Thank you for watching. I'm Ryan Hasman.
SCV Newsbreak is brought to you by Action Family Counseling.